The story begins with a British ship sailing near the Caribbean waters. On board is young Elizabeth Swann, the governor's daughter. She looks out at the misty horizon and hums a pirate song. Suddenly, the crew spots wreckage from a ship destroyed by pirates. Among the floating debris is a boy, Will Turner. Elizabeth helps pull him aboard. Around his neck she finds a strange gold medallion engraved with a skull. She secretly takes it, fearing the boy might be accused of piracy. The flames of the burning ship behind them set the tone. Pirates are near, and their shadow hangs over everything. Elizabeth is now a young woman, living with her father, Governor Weatherby Swann, in Port Royal, Jamaica. She still keeps the pirate medallion hidden like a secret treasure. Meanwhile, Will Turner has grown into a skilled blacksmith. Though he is a commoner, he silently loves Elizabeth. His craftsmanship is unmatched. He secretly forges swords of the finest steel. At the same time, across the horizon, a mysterious man sails into Port Royal on a sinking tiny boat. This is Captain Jack Smith, swaggering, eccentric, and clever. His eyes sparkle with mischief. Jack docks his boat just as it sinks beneath the pier. His entrance is ridiculous, yet strangely grand. He pretends to be a respectable sailor, but the Royal Navy quickly recognizes him as a pirate and arrests him. Later, at the governor's mansion, Elizabeth is gifted a beautiful dress by Commodore James Norrington, who wishes to marry her. But the tight corset causes her to faint while standing on the high cliffs above the harbor. As she falls, the gold medallion she wears slips into the sea. The moment the medallion touches the water, a strange pulse spreads across the ocean. Far away, something awakens, the cursed crew of the Black Pearl. Jack Smith, nearby, dives into the water and rescues Elizabeth from drowning. Despite saving her life, he is still arrested by Norrington for being a pirate. That night, a thick fog drifts into Port Royal. Cannon fire erupts from the darkness. The Black Pearl has arrived. Its crew are terrifying. In the moonlight, their true forms are revealed. Skeletons cursed to live forever. They cannot die, they cannot feel. They are the damned of the sea. They attack the town, pillage homes, and kidnap Elizabeth when they discover she has the medallion. Elizabeth uses the Parley Code of Pirates to demand she be taken to their captain, Hector Barbossa. Barbossa, charismatic and sinister, explains the curse. Years ago, he and his crew stole Aztec gold, 882 coins in total. The gods punished them. Under the moonlight, they become undead. Food turns to ash in their mouths. Wine cannot quench their thirst. They can never feel pleasure, warmth, or life. To break the curse, every coin must be returned with the blood of the one who touched it. Believing Elizabeth is the descendant of a pirate named Bootstrap Bill Turner, they decide her blood will end the curse. When Will learns Elizabeth has been taken, he is desperate to save her. He frees Jack Smith from prison, hoping the pirate knows how to find the Black Pearl. Jack agrees, but for his own reasons. Barbossa once betrayed him and stole his ship, the Pearl. Jack wants revenge. Together, Will and Jack steal a Navy ship and gather a ragtag crew, including Mr. Gibbs, Jack's loyal friend. They set sail in pursuit of the Pearl. On the Black Pearl, Elizabeth dines with Captain Barbossa. At first, the meal looks grand, wine, apples, meat, but Barbossa does not eat. He laughs and reveals the truth. He steps into the moonlight, and his flesh melts into bone. All around the deck, his crew shimmer into skeletons. Elizabeth screams as they chant and laugh, their bones clattering in the moonlight. Barbossa explains the torment of immortality, unable to feel, unable to die. He tells her once her blood is spilled upon the cursed gold, they will be free again. The pirates take Elizabeth to the hidden island, Isla de Muerta. Inside a cave of gold and treasure, they prepare the ritual. They cut her hand and let her blood fall onto the gold. But nothing happens. The curse remains. Barbossa roars in anger. Elizabeth's blood is useless. She is not Bootstrap Bill's child. Meanwhile, Jack realizes the truth. It is Will Turner, not Elizabeth, who is the son of Bootstrap Bill. Only his blood can end the curse. Bootstrap Bill had been a member of the cursed crew but protested when Barbossa betrayed Jack. In revenge, the pirates tied him to a cannon and sank him into the sea, leaving him to drown forever, undead, cursed and alone. Will carries his father's bloodline, and only he can break the curse. Jack, Will, and their crew arrive at Isla de Muerta. A chaotic battle follows, with swords clashing in the moonlit cave. Jack secretly pockets a coin from the cursed gold, making himself immortal as long as he holds it. In the chaos, Jack is captured by Barbossa, while Will and Elizabeth escape. But Jack, ever clever, strikes a bargain. He promises to lead Barbossa to Will in exchange for command of the Pearl. Of course, Jack plans to double-cross everyone. The Royal Navy arrives at Isla de Muerta, and a massive naval battle begins. On one side, the Navy. On the other, the cursed pirates of the Black Pearl. Amid cannon fire and explosions, Jack duels Barbossa inside the treasure cave. Both are immortal in the moonlight, their wounds healing instantly. It is a duel of equals. Meanwhile, Will sneaks into the cave with the chest of Aztec gold. At the final moment, Jack shoots Barbossa in the heart. Barbossa smirks. "You can't kill me, Jack." But Will drops the final coins, stained with his blood, into the chest. The curse shatters. Mortality returns. Barbossa gasps as the bullet wound blossoms with blood. For the first time in years he feels pain. And then he falls dead. The curse of the Black Pearl is broken. Back in Port Royal, Jack is sentenced to hang. The gallows are prepared, and the crowd gathers. But Will, finally confessing his love for Elizabeth, rushes in to save Jack. With Elizabeth's help, they create chaos, cut Jack free, and fight their way through the soldiers. At the last moment, Jack leaps into the sea, swimming to the Pearl where his crew awaits. He escapes once again, smiling, hat tilted, compass in hand. Will and Elizabeth admit their love, and Norrington steps aside, though bitterly. On the horizon, Jack Smith raises his hands on the helm of the Pearl and whispers with a grin, "Bring me that horizon." The Black Pearl sails away, and the legend begins.